and welcome to Los Angeles, Studio City.
Thank you.
World famous Vitellos. So while you put your eyes on, talk a little bit.
Me like
Absolutely.
Makeup cakes.
So you're out of Tampa. Is that what you're original? Are you native of Tampa, Florida?
No, I'm out of Tampa Bay, and I actually live in Bradenton, Florida, which is about an hour south of Tampa proper. But I'm originally from Ohio. Yeah, I'm a Midwesterner.
The climate is much better down in Florida.
Yeah.
And, how long have you been in Florida?
I've been in Florida since 2003.
So, 2 years ago, you go in the studio, you record this brilliant record called Desire with Tony Bronicle producing. That's it right there. And that's really like your
I'm a clown. Have you figured it out yet? No.
That's really your real first venture into professional music.
Yeah, I mean, Tony upped the game. It was definitely quite an experience. Yeah, it was a game changer for me.
And how long did it take you to record the record?
We did it in 8 days.
Nice. So you came out on a vacation, work vacation.
It wasn't really a vacation. I mean, it was work. There was no two ways about it.
Talk to me. When you were a child, you started singing. Who did you first hear? How did you know you wanted to sing? Was it your parents? Were they in the business?
Man, my parents were not in the business, no. My dad had a guitar and would play it around the house. My family was like really into music. I was very, very fortunate to be brought up in a home where, you know, the arts were important and that, you know, the love of music and art and culture was cultivated. So
what do you remember first hearing? What vocalist?
Oh gosh. Well, probably some of the first stuff that I heard was like musical theater and opera. That was a lot of the first stuff that I was into. But my dad had a really great record collection, and I remember him like getting me hip to a lot of Motown and like 60s soul. There's actually a song that makes reference to that on the record. A lot of like some of the down and dirty, you know, country blues too. He really liked like Lead Belly and Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee, you know, some stuff like that. So Janis Joplin, he loved Janis Joplin too. Wow. Aretha Franklin. So yeah.
And you've adopted that soul, which a lot of singers wish they had.
Thank you. Wow.
So it's kind of good that you were able to adopt it and make it actually.
It's kind of funny because I didn't do that for a really long time. I was singing classical music and theater, musical theater for oh my gosh, you know, the first 18 years of my career. And what that did, though, that I found now is that gave me some really good habits and some really good training. And now I can go out on the road and beat my voice up, you know, 5-6 nights in a row. And because I learned how to take care of it and I've got, you know, technique to back it up, I can go and do that.
Nice.
Yeah.
The references I've read in your reviews, you know, mesmerizing, which is a really high compliment.
Yes.
Etta James comparison.
I know. Etta was, I mean, she was the best. And Josh has like shared some, you know, some recordings and some photos and things like that from his own private collection. She was just, from what I know of her and what I know of her music and what Josh has told me, you know, she was the goods, man. That was I listen to her sing, and it's like I don't think she ever sang a bad note. Right. I really don't. I don't think she ever sang a bad note. And there was so much feeling and so much emotion in everything that she did. And I just, you know, I always feel like if I'm half as good as she was, then I'm all right, you know.
Soul blues, it comes from a really deep place, and I don't know a lot of artists that I think it's just life experience where it comes from. So 2 years ago, something life-changing, I guess, happened. I haven't read much into it, but it launched the Desire album, correct?
Yeah, kinda, yeah. It was kind of one of those things where, like, you know, just a lot of things were changing in my life at the time when I was getting ready to record the album. My personal life was changing, and I was splitting up with my husband, and who were still really good friends now. So it turned out all right. The band that I had with me for the first 4 or 5 years of my career, that disassembled as well. So it was kind of like the universe told me I needed to let go of some things in order for me to be able to move forward. You know, it was really difficult. It was really there were a lot of tears over that, but you know, I went through it, and that's actually not necessarily that you know, those events, but that's what the title track of the record is really about for me. It's, you know, when you're in that place, in that really dark place, you know, where you don't think that all of the bad stuff is ever gonna stop, you know. And I mean, we all have days like that. Some of us have weeks like that, months like that, you know what I mean, where it's just like,
what next?
And the hits just keep on coming, you know what I mean? It's like, so you know, we all have times like that, and that song is a reminder to, you know, the lyric is keep walking through the fire. You don't have to move the mountain, you just climb a little higher. And it's like, that's it, just, you know, hang in there and keep going, and you know, you'll come out on top.
All right. Thank you very much. Welcome to Vinny's